Now, there's a difference between a grifter and a thief. A thief will just simply steal your money. A grifter will trick you into giving up your money willingly. That's what this fucker is. He's a grifter. He tricked them into giving up their money willingly. I ain't gonna knock the hustle, but it is what it is. The guy is a fucking grifter. Fugazi, fake as shit. Created a fucking the paper version of his bathwater to sell to his stupid cuck fans is what he did. Yeah, ironically enough, the only person that really has been calling it straight in this whole fucking thing has been Rackets. Rackets himself. Yep, boy, he's really been taking it on the chin for it too. And no, I'm not talking about the loads from his wife's bull. No. Yeah, online, like all of the Rippatards are coming after him. Yeah, they're trying to force him to choose a side. It's either you're with Dick and Vito or you're with Eric. This is some Tupac shit. Like, no fucking joke. Like invoking the name of Tupac. No fucking joke. Motherfuckers, you don't know shit about Tupac invoking the name of Tupac. Like Big Daddy, I've been on a track with Tupac. Tupac and Biggie. You don't know shit about that. Yeah, Rackets. He's been really taking it on the chin. Yeah, but I guess he won't disavow Dick or Vito, I guess. So the Rippatards are coming after him. Fucking Rackets. I wonder how long it will be until JDA and Ethan Van Sciver have to answer for it, because they're both friends with Vito as well. Yeah, Vito, he's a regular on JDA's show, but JDA also wants to suck up to Young Rippa. How exactly will JDA toe the line? And what exactly does Ethan have to say about all this? I mean, Ethan, he's known friends and associates with Vito. And Young Rippa has basically thrown down the gauntlet. He says anybody who defends this guy or is associated with him or friends with him is also a pedophile. He's thrown down the gauntlet. Nobody in Comicsgate's gonna fucking ask it. I guarantee you. Yeah, this is the difference between Rackets' audience and Comicsgate audience. Like Rackets, I mean, he may be Baldo Cuckins. I mean, this guy may be the Lord of the Beta males, but at least he's got some semblance of chutzpah within his audience to call him out for who and what he is, call him out for the fucking degenerate cuck that he is. Does Comicsgate have anybody within it to call out JDA and Ethan for their association with Vito? Like, oh, we need to check your hard drives too, blah, blah, blah. Just like how Eric July suggested, anybody defending needs to have their hard drives checked. So if you have Vito on your show, does that mean the FBI needs to check your hard drive? Is that what you're saying? We need to check your hard drive, JDA? See all that fucking catboy porn you've been beating off to? Was that the reason why your wife left you? All that fucking catboy porn, you stupid piece of shit? I guess we'll find out soon. I guess JDA is going to be going to court again. I think it's next month. Yep. He beats his wife. Fake Christian. A fake Christian who beats his wife. John De La Rose. Yeah, he's trying to toe the line and stand upon the razor's edge and try to be both Vito's friend and kiss up to Young Rippa. But John De La Rose don't understand. Young Rippa, there's one thing Young Rippa will not tolerate is disrespect. I don't tolerate disrespect. This disrespect will not go unanswered. Like, I guarantee you he's keeping tabs on this shit. Yeah, everybody remembers John Malin, what John Malin said about his comic. Like when Young Rippa first showed a couple of panels of his comic, when he finally showed it, and it showed that stupid fucking scene where Darren's walking and like he's grabbing the dude's nuts, it looks like. Like, first of all, if Darren is a big bad, he's supposed to be one of the fucking villains of the story, and you're just introducing him, you don't give him a small panel like that. You give him at least half of a page. You want to give him a splash page, but at the very fucking least, you give him a half a page. But no, he gave him a tiny little page down in the corner. And it looks like he's grabbing some fucking dude's nutsack. And Malin called it out. He's like, is he grabbing his balls? And like talking about, and then he speculated whether or not he was gay or whatever. And young Rippa said something like, well, you'd grab him to rip his nuts off or something like that. Tried to play it off. But notice how John Malin didn't get to do a cover for Isom 2. No, Shane Davis did. Ethan Van Sciver didn't. No, but John Malin didn't. Nope. This disrespect will not go unanswered. I guarantee you, young Ripper remembered that. He remembered that disrespect, and for that reason and that reason alone, John Malin didn't get to get his fucking cover. I guarantee you. Yeah, fucking Malin. Putting his foot in his mouth all the time. Yeah. Boy, I heard Malin got emasculated here. It was a couple weeks ago or whatever by some lawyer. Yeah, I saw some of the fucking highlights of it. Oh my God. You talk about getting emasculated. Jesus Christ. And he went on with Ethan afterwards and they did an entire Coke stream about it. I guess this lawyer was a friend of Rackets's too. I guess he was a regular on there. But he was getting drunk and just completely fucking just deboing John Malin. It was fucking hilarious. Yeah, it's just funny seeing these stupid Comicsgate nerds when they're confronted with like a real man who lives in the real world, who confronts them with real world issues that aren't related to retarded comic book bullshit or Jerry Springer, Maury Povich-esque nonsense. Like when confronted with real world issues, like seeing them like like stupid little fucking children, basically. Yep. What a joke. Yeah, remember Norm Leonard? Anybody familiar with the Twitter sphere of Comicsgate knows who Norm Leonard is. But Norm Leonard, he was one of these diehards on Twitter all the time, every day. Like way more than a full-grown man should be. Always drinking the Comicsgate Kool-Aid. Always retweeting this. Always on Ethan Van Sciver's timeline saying this. Sucking that metaphorical internet fucking dick, basically. And then like that, Norm Leonard is nowhere to be seen. Not only is he nowhere to be seen, but his fucking account is basically gone. It says this account no longer exists. And it's like, what the fuck happened to Norm Leonard? What happened to Norm Leonard? This motherfucker was a Comicsgate. I mean, this guy was a sentinel. He was like basically a centurion there for years, like every day, shit posting, trying to fight with SJWs or whatever. And all of a sudden, like that, pulls a Kaiser Soze and he's gone. What happened to him? Did Norm all of a sudden become disenfranchised with the movement? And like you know what? Fuck Comicsgate. I'm just gonna not have nothing to do with this community anymore. After being such a stalwart every day for so many years, like that, he just decides to flip on a dime. Anybody who knows Norm Leonard knows he was kind of up there in age. I mean, he was kind of a geriatric old fool, to be honest. Now, what happened is, in my opinion, my theory is the jab got him. That's what I think happened. Something happened. I think the jab got him. And he has left his mortal coil and he is no longer with us. This is the only reason I can come to think of why he would just like that vanish from Twitter. Yeah. I think he's gone. And I think the jab got him. I think he followed in his mentor Ethan Van Sciver's footsteps, and he got the jab because Ethan got the jab. And I think an itis got him. I think that's what happened. Yep. All those years fighting the SJWs. All those years of retweeting those terrible fucking books, their Indiegogo links and all that shit. All those years of sucking that metaphorical internet dick. And what happened when Norm, like that, when he just disappeared from the internet? What did Comicsgate do? Was he memorialized? Did anybody remember him in his deeds? No. Nobody remembered him at all. Nobody even sent out a fucking tweet on the goddamn Comicsgate community thread memorializing him. Nope. The only motherfucker I saw that even basically acknowledged his passing was our good friend Dave Voles. He was the only one. Yeah, said pour out a little liquor. It just goes to show what that community really is, what it's all about. It chews people up and it spits them out. No matter how fucking loyal you are for how many years, even if you fucking die serving the cause, you ain't gonna be remembered by any of them. Not even a memorial stream. Nobody even had a memorial stream anywhere. Where was the horse and the rider? Where was the horn that was blowing? Where was the 8-hour long Lord Finatra memorial stream? Where was it? Where were you, Lord Finatra? Where? Where were you? You were nowhere. Nowhere to be found. No, we'll fire up a stream for Donovan Crip Daddy, though. That's who we'll fire up a memorial stream for. Fuck Norm Leonard. Fuck him and his Mr. Potato Head memes. Fuck the guy. No, seriously, fuck him. All he ever did was try to talk shit to me. But even then, this little soliloquy I did about him was probably the most anybody has even talked about that motherfucker since his passing. So even Big Daddy, though I was an enemy to him, even I have done him more honor than all of Comicsgate combined here tonight on this show by speaking of him and his deeds and memorializing him in my own way, my own trollish way, I guess. Your Mr. Potato Head memes will be missed, Norm, by some. Not by many, apparently, I guess, if you were to look at Comicsgate's reaction. Yeah. Oh, Dave Voles was the only one I saw that actually acknowledged the whole thing. Maybe he will become Comicsgate's mascot when it's all said and done. Yeah. Ethan got banned on Twitter, too. This happened my little hiatus when I wasn't streaming. His precious Twitter taken from him. Well, he loved his Twitter almost as much as he did his YouTube. Probably even more. He spent more time on his Twitter than he did his YouTube. Talking about how important the Twitter was to his business for, you know, getting the links out there to his campaigns and all that shit. And then all of a sudden, like that, gets suspended off of Twitter. I'm still not 100% convinced the reason he got suspended was the reason he said. Like, supposedly, the story is that he was posting gay porn. And that was the reason he got suspended. But all of the quote-unquote screenshots that got him suspended, people were posting those screenshots all over the place. Like, hey, look, this is what he posted that got him suspended. Like, if that got him suspended, then shouldn't it get you suspended too? One would think. And the post that he did was from August 17th. And it was several days later, August 20-something, when he actually got yeeted off of the platform. So did they ban him for tweets that he did several days ago? Is that what happened? Or did he find himself lured onto a thread with a whole shitload of SJWs, and he accidentally made a threat of violence against one of them, and then they flagged him for that? Because the last thing Ethan's going to do if he accidentally did that is to say that that's what he did. No, he's just going to say the thing in which he can save the most face, you know? And one of these SJWs was trying to claim the scalp, saying that, oh, it was this picture, because they probably reported him for it or whatever. But several days had gone by and then nothing happened. All of a sudden he gets whatever. And like, the only person who truly knows why he was suspended is Ethan. And if it's too bad and if it makes him lose too much face, he's not going to tell us the real reason why he was suspended. Now, he had a whole shitload of followers. He had a check mark. He was making ad revenue, whatever. Would Twitter really suspend him for posting just some random pictures of gay porn or whatever that several other people reposted that nothing happened to them? Or did he fuck around and make a threat of violence to some stupid SJWs on a thread that he got lured to? That's the question. I wonder. You know, only Ethan knows. I'm not buying it, though. I'm not fucking buying it that was the reason. Unless they just went back through his timeline and just started striking him for a bunch of random shit. They struck him for an old tweet he did several days ago, and Twitter finally decided to hit him with it. I don't know. It just doesn't really make sense to me. Sometimes your bullshit meter goes off. And, it's where my bullshit meter's going off. I don't buy the narrative that it was the gay porn that got him banned from Twitter. I don't buy it. He had too many fucking followers. He was making too much money for Twitter. He was too valuable an asset for the fucking platform. And if those pictures were so bad, why didn't any of the other people get banned as well who were reposting it? Makes no sense. Norm, not memorialized. All those people within the Comicsgate sphere should take note. Lord Finatra, you should take note. What happens if you lay down on your pile of towels and you never wake up? Will Comicsgate remember you? It's like, if I were to die, murdered in cold blood tomorrow, would you feel sorrow or show love, or would it matter? Would it matter? And if not, then what was the fucking point of spending so much time with such a fucking stupid community of people? And would you have anything of value to leave on this earth that anybody would remember you for? Other than a bunch of fucking stupid shitty streams. Like, did RoboChode ever get made? No. At least if you made RoboChode, you'd have had some sort of a legacy. Yeah, clipping videos or clipping audio of people saying shit and then lacing it with beats that you downloaded off the internet. That's not original. That's stupid. That's shit. Like, make your own true original shit. That's what I say. Of all of my pupils, he was my biggest disappointment. Yeah, he can have Yellow Flush be his life coach. See how far that gets you in life. Why won't you let me be your fan? Yikes. Yeah, looking at the way young Rippa conducted himself here recently and the way Ethan has conducted himself. These people, they're supposed to be professionals. That's the way the old term goes. Professional. You got to act in a professional manner. And Ethan Van Sciver acting not very professional at all. Same way with young Rippa. Like, I stand upon the crossroads. The one hand, shitlord. The other hand, professional. And it's like looking at what happened with Ethan Van Sciver, his entire character arc, and looking what's going on with young Ripper right now. And now knowing that I'm at a crossroads myself, shitlord or professional. You can either be a shitlord or a professional, but you cannot be both. And I'm going to have to make that choice at some point.
Maybe I can somehow toe the line and become a professional shitlord.
Not many people can actually pull that off, professional shitlord.